Welcome. In front of me is an INFINIX Note Edge, and today I will show you how you can enable and set up your Do Not Disturb mode. So, to get started, you will want to swipe down from the top right side of your screen, which will bring down specifically your toggles. Now, somewhere in those toggles, we should have our Do Not Disturb mode, which I think I can already see right over here as a moon icon. But if you can't find it anywhere in this list, you could click right here on this weird box right above the battery, and then scroll down to the toggles that have the pluses next to them. Any of these toggles can be added to that list. So let's say I want to add eye care right here. I'm just going to click on the plus, zooms to the top right here, click on done, and you can see it's right now at the very bottom. So once our Do Not Disturb mode is added, first time around, I recommend holding it and selecting More Settings. This will obviously take us to the settings where we can customize how the mode will function once enabled. Now, there is not much in here, to be fair, but you can still set up some things. So first thing would be call notifications. So you can select who you will be notified about that is trying to reach you. And we have the options between anyone, nobody, everybody, contacts, or favorite contacts. So select whichever one you prefer. I think I would be sticking with either contacts or favorite contacts. Next, we have app notifications. So you can select which kind of applications would be able to still give you notifications with this mode being enabled. And last thing is the allow repeat calls. So if someone calls you twice within a 15-minute period, they will bypass whatever you have selected right here. Now, typically this would be either very, very persistent spam callers, or more or less, I would say that caters closer to people that have emergencies. So probably your family members, when they really need to get a hold of you, something happened, they'll spam call the shit out of you till you pick up. Obviously, triggering this, allowing them for you to be notified about this. One last thing in here is actually the schedule right here, which you can just select some kind of schedule so it automatically turns the mode on and off. Now we have off or custom schedule. When we click on it, it extends it with a couple options. So we have start time, end time, and then days of the week that you want it to run during. Now, you can set it up in whatever way you want. You can also set it up as a kind of a safety measure that would be triggered automatically, so you basically get to skip one step from turning it on. So let me just kind of show this to you and explain when that's going to be usable. So I'll be setting it up something like, let's say, 10 to 10:01. There we go. So every single day. And once enabled, this would basically run every single day for a single minute at 10 p.m. to 10:01. And this is not like I set it up not as a schedule kind of thing to use it as a schedule. I set it up as a safety guideline in case I forget. So whenever you want to enable your Do Not Disturb mode, you would find the toggle, tap on it, and that's it. Now, in this way, you need to remember to turn it off. There is an option for you to set it up so you can turn it on for a specific period of time, as you can select right here. But when you turn it on, you need to hold it and then select one of these options, which is additional step. With the way I set it up, you don't need to take that step, as at 10, it will try to turn it on. At 10:01, it's going to turn it actually off. So I don't need to take that step, as my schedule just kind of covers this in a way. So that's just kind of why I set it up like this. Now, obviously, if you rely on schedule as well, you only can have one right here, so that's a little bit of a shame. So obviously this wouldn't be usable for you, so you need to remember to do this, or alternatively, just remember to turn it off. But even though I would more or less remember to turn it off when I'm done, I still want to have that safety guideline in case I don't. And obviously to turn it off, you just tap on a toggle once again. So Now, with that being said, I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.